Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Just eases him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Guti. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. It's a promising position. Hangs in a cross. He gets big. He's scored! First blood drawn. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He is through here. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Shevchenko. And he shoots! That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Beckham with a real chance here.
It's always nice to get an early sighter, and even better if...
Beckham! And another try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Cannavaro. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance to deliver. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And this is Hullet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get it clear again. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Knocks it into space. And he's lost his man here. Plenty to aim. Shot a goal! Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
David Villa! They've done it! AC Milan are all square. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Guti. Just the goalkeeper to beat. David Villa had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Azar. Guti. And Azar. Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No luck with that dink over the top. And now the breakaway. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard. Guti receives it in a good position here. Beckham. Now it's Guti. And this is Hazard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Eder Militao did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Scholes is always looking to break lines. Now can he find... and the shot! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Guti. And it's Kimmich. Looking for the run. Shot, surely! It's there!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Milan go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nice sequence of passes, this. And Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the second half gets underway.
Laos can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Xavi Alonso. Probing pass. He can run onto that. And the flag has stayed down. Hullet. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro carries the ball down the right. Cannavaro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's picked it up out wide. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. He hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! He's got himself an absolute peach. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that's definitely not his best. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Costa Curta. Couldn't squeeze it through. Shevchenko. Mbappe. He can get that clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mateus.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Now it's Hullet. Can he get it through? Now it's Haaland. Crosses it in here. That's a decent clearance. It's Alonso! And that has fair fizzed. Scholes. Now it's Scholes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cannavaro gets it away. Shevchenko. And here's Azar. Picked out brilliantly. And this is Azar. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Guti plays it short. And this is Azar. Real chance here. Azar! It's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the lead... Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some...